Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back again. It is another wonderful Friday afternoon. I am your favorite witch queen from the frozen north, Saga Snowstorm, and today we will be continuing Songs of Sex. Hopefully we'll reach the phase where we get to actually use the pointy sticks we started making last time. And let's see how our food production holds up. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? So, here we are, where we left off last time. We have a few constructions still underway. That's still just road, but we have our fishery, the first water pump, and the long project of clearing out a hole in the mountain for more delicious big slugs that we use for food. Aside from that, our population and their needs should be pretty well balanced. Our meat supplies are fasting, and we are producing more than we are eating at the moment. We have roughly 10 days worth of food stashed up in case something devious happens. You never know if those elves or other nasties in the immediate surroundings are trying to sabotage us or anything similar. Now we have several empty houses still, so that's still all well and good. Might need to add some more on the central side of the city at some point, but so far so good. And I'll add it. Might as well actually start doing a few more preparations to dig more houses in the mountain. Oh yes, because as before, we are today playing as the Garthini, the lovely little bug people, and they do love to dig into the mountain. Eventually, we'll make a whole massive city inside the mountain, but that's still quite a ways away. As for the surroundings, we still have a very limited view of actually what's going on around us. There's the single civilization we actually currently trade with, but there's also some free lands, the neutral towns that don't belong to any civilization, so we'll get to those eventually. As for now, we'll take more immigrants. We only have a few extra workforce, so especially once pumps and the fishery gets built up, we'll need all the hands on deck that we can. Aside from that, we could actually start looking into making a hatchery, I believe. Oh wait, not quite it. It seems that it costs clay, and we still don't have clay. We have the clay pit planned out, but we still haven't started building it. I think we'll need to worry about the fishery and the water pump first, and after those are complete and our irrigation actually reaches all the way up to the farm, then we can start worrying about clay. That is definitely something on the menu in the near future. As for now, there isn't really anything to do but wait, so let's give it a bit more speed. Watch those little bugs run around. Well, big bugs run around. Our lovely Bethesdans. The water pump is all cleared up. Just needs material deliveries. The fishery has all the materials it needed, but it still needs the actual construction part, which is halfway done, but it's fairly sizable construction area-wise, so it'll be a while until they finish it, especially since we don't have that many people free for the construction. But as for now, let's keep taking in more immigrants, or actually might as well set up, automate that. We can tell the game to accept immigrants, well, Garthemian immigrants, until we have 199 population of them. That way we won't have to click all the time. Of course, we could also start taking other races, but why would we want them? Nope. This is a bug hive after all. So we'll just go with Garthemi only so far. We'll see how it goes in the future. Especially after we get some combat experience, we might actually want to look into it's the stockade, and all those happen at 200 population, when we also get the training grounds unlocked, and from that point on we will be under constant threat of getting attacked by bandits. And of course, well, other civilizations, as if we do manage to piss them off. As for now, we have 2 new rooms constructed, the water pump is there, and the fishery is ready. Now, since don't need quite that many pump operators so far, we can try to lower the amount, see how much pressure we actually do need. Still a bit more than we actually need. Let's drop it down there, and as long as we have enough pressure to get the water flowing all the way to the end, then it's all fine and dandy. Now, excuse me if my voice sounds a bit weird today. I might be getting slightly sick. It's nothing too bad, just the usual flu season, but if I do sound a bit more nasal today, then sorry about that. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. I mean, it always comes and goes. It seems that our water pressure is just about optimized. We have maybe 1 or 2 extra workers still there. Let's drop off 2 more workers, and as we can check the overlays here, we can see that's the fresh water overlay, and the irrigation canal is bringing fresh water all the way over here, all fine and dandy. Now, actually, I think we do need at least 1 more pump operator. And from fresh water, we actually are more interested in the moisture. And if we open up the farm, we can see the moisture value. It needs an average moisture of 90% to get the full boost, and it's currently not quite there yet, but once the pump operator gets there again, there we go. We are currently only 3 tiles worth of pressure short, so we'll pretty much hold it there, I think, until we need more. The moisture will start climbing up, but it's a bit of a slow climb. It's currently at 53%, but it's going to move along and climb up as time goes by, and that will eventually bring up the moisture multiplier up in the work bonus section. So we'll actually start getting proper harvests. We do have a bit of extra stone, so this little tiny batch of not yet that great moisture could be we could extend the canal on the mountain side a bit. Oh, excuse me. See them work, and we'll need 1 or 2 extra pumpers to accommodate the extra need for pressure. But there we go. Once this updates, we can we should be getting at least almost all the moisture we need there. There we go. The water just jumped all the way to the end there. So 99%, which is it's good enough. We can do without that 1 extra percentage unit there. We'll be just fine without it. As for future proofing, we could start planning a bit. Now, this is all rich. Well, most of this is rich soil here. We just need to get the moisture there. So let's add a bit of a plant canal here. It was going around this long for the moisture, so add a bit of a irrigation prong there. This it is so 20 tiles wide. Let's see, 20 tiles wide this way, and add another one. Oh, extreme temperatures. We should have our wells all around. So oh yes, that's the well, and on this side the population can go skinny dipping, so it's fine. They'll do just fine. Now then, the plan for this area actually would be to start maybe some outdoor husbandry. We could start with entelodonts, which are sort of a boar-like creatures. They produce meat and livestock. And so far we only have the inside the mountain branches, but this one will be just enclosed by fences. The gate needs to go somewhere on the outer edge, so let's move it there. And as always, we want to bring the efficiency up, so plop some huts all around, and one more. It's going to eat quite a bit of food. Wood. But we have had plenty stockpiled, and it will need 22 or so workers eventually, but that's a problem for later, I think. As for now, the fishery is up and running. The warehouse is set to store some of the fish, yes, and the main warehouse. Oh yes, I did forget already, but actually seems I did sort it out, and the main warehouse is told to pull fish and clay from the waterside warehouse. So once the numbers get high enough to go over the poll limit that we set, then we should see the workmen just sort of hauling the things that are produced on one side to the other, and vice versa. Now we have a few extra workers, so I think it's about time we activate the clay pit construction. And once that gets built, we can move on to the nice part of giving our little Garthimi civilians everything they would need and want in life. Currently they are allowed to use 1/3 of how much stone they would like for furniture. At the moment we could just bump that up to 2 out of 3. As for the other furniture, the Garthimians are very Spartan in that sense. They only need clay or stone. Whereas, well, let's see the average humans. They would want a whole lot of wood, furniture itself, the furniture items, whether it's desks, chairs, tables, whatnot, all lumped together. They'd also want some fabric as well as jewelry and pottery, so much easier to satisfy the Garthimian needs for housing. Other than that, we are all set with one set of clothing. We could add it up once we actually get the production going, and we could increase the food servings, and eventually once we start making booze we can well, we can't go below 1.0 drink servings, but we could increase it. But producing enough even for a small-ish population to reach the full 1 drink serving is going to need a heck of a lot of production. And that's why we'll probably go with maybe split production between Piva and Shede eventually, but that's still going to be quite a while in the future. And before we can even think about that, we'll need clay to produce the pottery. So let's give it a bit more speed again and see the construction going. Meanwhile, we are producing more fish than we are eating. The meat production is a bit so-so, but that's going to be varying since the hunters' output varies based on daily luck. So so far so good, but we'll definitely need to keep an eye on that. We are just about breaking even at the moment, so with current daily hunter luck of negative 15%, it's actually not too bad. We also have a bit more technology points that we could assign to boost that rate up a bit. Could either increase the fishery or maybe we'll just save it up, and once we get 60 pasture employees we can start boosting that pasture rates, and that applies to well, pretty much anything except the Baltic crawlers. And at the moment we only are going to have the Entelodons, but eventually we'll want to also have orc pastures to produce leather for us, which we'll need for leather armor. I think the metalworking phase of our city is still quite a ways away, although we do have the ore deposits close by, and we can easily increase the foresters. A few more woodcutters here, and we could then get some charcoalers. I think we had... Oh, we actually do have coal itself quite close by as well, so miners are also an option. But we'll see, based on what we need. We'll need some mining just for the ore at least. As for now, we are producing a fair bit of wood. Do we even have a warehouse nearby here? I don't think so. So clay pit was completed, and it has all the workers it can currently hold, and since this clay deposit was absolutely tiny, then we don't really have any possibility to expand that. So if we want more clay production, we either need to invest technology points into it, or see if we even have any other clay deposits. Oh, right there inside the mountain in the upper left corner, and that seems to be even tinier almost than the first one. So in the long run we'll probably need to trade for clay, or if we do get some other provinces outside that have clay deposits, we can build clay mines in them and sort of get the tax, clay as tax from them. As for now, we'll just stockpile it for a while, and let's get that. Actually, let's get not only the pasture, but also activate the canal constructions. There we go. Nothing is grey anymore, all jobs activated, and the planning mode is off, so they should be getting around to building it. Of course, we'll need some extra pump workers, but we still have plenty workspaces there left before we not need to start thinking about building another pump. As for population, we are coming up to the 199 that we set for the auto-accepted immigration. Oh, and before I forget, let's tell them to make a bit of a road here, and maybe a bit of a road here, all around. So the farm workers and the eventual pasture workers will have roads ready. Oh, we have even more extreme temperatures today. Everything should be good. Our wells are well within their load limits, not even close to being fully utilized, so it's all fine and dandy. And besides, the I believe the Garthimi have extra... There are so many numbers being tracked on the all the different series. Oh, I think it's that one. Nope, cold resistance. Oh, that one, sorry. Heat resistance, yes. As a species, we get 15% extra heat resistance, and clothing helps as well, so it's really not much of a problem here. As for cold resistance, we get we are not very well acclimated to colder climates, but that's why we settled all the way here in the warm south, or oh, or was it temperate? Oh, the southern side anyway. We are far from the winter and the cold. I mean, not a place that I would prefer myself, but the guards see me like it, so here we are. Now let's also set some house construction going here in the mountain for the eventual completion of the second Baltic crawl breeder. Aside from that, I think we could start thinking about making a well and a hearth, maybe even a food stall marketplace inside the mountain. Should we make a small, like a district center here? What do you think? Might be an idea. Something like a little reminder that we start making a hole in the mountain. We are going to need a whole lot more workforce though. But so far, so good. Our laboratory seems to have also a bit of a worker shortage. We actually don't need quite that many scientists at the moment. Oh yes, we will have a really nice and since we're digging into the mountain, a very well defended fort eventually. Excuse me. But of course we'll need to build some walls and worry about the outer mountain structures and how do we defend these against all the invaders. I think we'll make some more housing outside as well, since we are going to need some housing very soon for our bug recruit program. Maybe just slap some houses here and there. That should be enough to house 100 bugs. Add some road and road here, and now this construction will be underway. We already have 173 spears, so I think it's the time. Once we get 200 population, well, actually we only have one single aspiring immigrant at the moment, but let's go for it. Next level and the whole new gameplay. Let's see what happens. A new level unlocked. Prontix is 16 for Protector. A Prontix ensures the safety of their followers, and now that our settlement has grown, it is high time we put together a guard force. There are lots of people in our surroundings who might be looking to take what is ours. Oh yes. We have, well, we gained a bit of innovation and knowledge, but also, more importantly, we unlocked the training ground, which is where our melee soldiers will be training. Army supply depot is not yet relevant, but once we start putting our armies in the world map, then we'll need to supply them from within the city, and army supply depots are the places that gather the needed supplies, whether it's food or clothing, weapons, whatever an army might need, and then send out caravans to deliver those supplies to the armies. And stockade is basically a small walled off place where criminals are put before they are assigned a sentence. So now we have those. It's time to build our first training ground. I think we'll go somewhere around here maybe. And training dummies. We'll want a bunch for now. Could go with as many as 26 dummies for starters. Now, of course, 26 people will be training, and that is away from working elsewhere, so we can't really make it too big of a training ground for starters. But let's see if we can handle this one. I think it should be just fine. Add a bit of a road and back to fast speed. Now, of course, we have the Enteldon pasture also coming along. But now that we crossed the 200 mark, we can just keep taking more and more immigrants as long as we have the means to feed them. And it seems we are again just about breaking even here. That's the hunter. Are you the hunter? Yes. Let's see, what's your luck today? You are not very lucky again. Oh well. We'll just have to make do then. Now, yeah, happiness is still 100. We don't actually need to... we could give them access to either more stone or maybe even clay for furniture, which would make them even happier, but at the moment we don't really need to. We can clear some of this rock here and gather it for our warehouses. We'll eventually need some more stone for our building anyway. Hang on. Did they not finish building the canals yet? Oh, they did not. They did not. So we have a bit extra workers at the moment in the pump station. Might as well cut back a bit then. Let's say 13 workers here, and the first smaller one is full at 12 workers. Once we get some metal bars, we can upgrade these to need less workers, and the second upgrade will need mechanics or gears. Well, the game calls them machinery, but I just tend to call them gears. They are one of the... for some reason they are one of the more expensive pieces to buy and trade, but they take furniture and metal bars to make, and the machinists are quite slow in making them, but you don't really need that many of them to begin with, so it should be all fine. Now we have a lot of construction going, but we did get some extra innovation and knowledge to go along with the level up, so could look into maybe boosting hunters again a bit. We have plenty innovation to do it. Yes, the gears and other machinery pieces in this game are constructed by a mechanic, and as you can see, it costs 1 unit of furniture, and zero point 0.4 units of metal bars to make a whopping 1/4 unit of machinery or gears. So it's quite high tech for the setting we are playing in. It's not quite like you can just make wooden gears or gearboxes to go with your gear shafts as in the Southern Dwarven game. But we'll get there eventually. It's takes 25 innovation to unlock the mechanic in the first base, so we are not quite there yet. We need all our innovation so far for boosting hunters and maybe boosting carpenters, or we can still sort of think about it. As for the knowledge, we probably need guard posts. Excuse me. Just some minor cough, but we probably want to unlock guard posts and maybe slavers or scaffolds or stocks, since at the moment when it comes to law we can only build a stockade to hold our prisoners. And would it be a good place? Maybe just plot one hereabouts. That would be $20 prisoners and 2 guards. Add an entrance. Let's say there. Costs wood and stone. And just tell them to construct. Now then, since that is well underway, might as well actually start working on guard posts as well. As you can see, these have a range as well, how effective they are. They will have one upgrade available, but we won't have the needed stuff for that for quite a while. Also, this is the small guard post, employing only 2 guards. There's also the medium one and the huge one, which goes all the way up 8 guards, but the radius goes up as well. But something like the medium guard post is pretty good for starters, and the small ones are good if you need to save on space. But let's say we put one there, and we'll definitely need one over on this side. Maybe just have one there, and let's have just a small one on this side. Let's put it that way. That seems like a nice place for it. Yes. Once those get built, we'll eventually get guards, and if anything unlawful happens, they'll hopefully catch them. Now, along with the possibility of getting outside invaders, since we hit the 2000 population level, we also need to start worrying about the lawfulness of our subjects. And for now, since we have a unified population of Garfimi only, that almost everyone worships the same god, there should be very little brawls, but with a varied populace, you might actually run into a problem where you get constant brawls, and that tends to lead to dead people and much less lawful environment, and that does tend to bring the happiness down for everyone. So guards will be needed eventually. As for the shrines, maybe, well, I don't think we actually need a 4th shrine yet. The effective range of the first one is reaching inside the mountain as well, so it should be pretty fine and dandy all the way. And again, as for now, all we can do really is wait. Wait for the constructions to finish. The massive pasture isn't even fully cleared yet, so that will take quite a while. But the houses are coming along, and eventually they'll get the training ground built as well. Once the training ground is built, we can actually start looking into the military section. Now new rooms keep popping up. It's the guard posts and the stockade. And they are pretty much... Hello? 2 more guards, please. Hi, kids, get to work. Do we need more housing on this side? Might as well build some more houses, I guess. Just in case. Let's go with medium-sized houses and place them maybe thereabouts. Yeah, let's place them there. Road. We have the food stall, which is quite well utilized actually. It's still large enough to handle all the local needs, but might need to actually expand it later on. Now, since we have allowed some furniture, we could consider a market at some point, whereas the food stall supplies nearby houses with food. The market gathers all sort of furniture, clothes and whatnot that the nearby citizens might need, and provides a centralized distribution point, so they don't have to actually go to the warehouses and rummage through all the different crates to find what they need. I'm still waiting on the training ground here, and the larger houses should provide a place for the recruits to stay. We do not have any extra living space in these at the moment, I think. But all these 5 and 5 longhouses should provide a plenty of living space. As for inside the mountain, we have a few more smaller houses ready, but since there aren't that many workers needed on this side yet, they still have a plenty vacancy. Now, one thing we could consider is having a smaller warehouse just for the wood, and maybe eventually the ore and Scythian ore, or maybe even place the entire metal industry somewhere hereabouts. So that would need a specific warehouse. If we were to plonk a warehouse here and fill it with crates, let's see, there, and actually expand this side, More crates there, and then we can trim down the building down size. Now that is a rather small warehouse, but it should provide quite a bit of stockpile for the wood and eventually the ores. Once we get the metal industry going, we'll probably want another warehouse that is set for maybe metal bars and whatever we make out of that metal, but for now that should be good. Alternatively, we can just expand it later on. Now we have a few more immigrants wanting to join us. Let's grab them in. We'll want a net positive at least once the training ground gets built, since that will eat up quite a few of our workforce. Until of course they are trained. But depending on how large an army we are going to make, it will take time to train everyone. Now the houses are almost done. The training ground itself is almost cleared, but it still needs the materials and the actual construction. As for the pasture, it's almost cleared. They are being rather slow with it, but at least it's quicker than digging into the mountain. Although the Gartemian bug people are they are one of the race that gets bonuses for stone cutting and whatnot, thanks to their well, you can't see it from the face picture, but they have their claws which work very well against stone and similar, so they do get a nice little bonus. We're going to need some livestock, of course, to populate the Entelodon and the Belticrol pasture. The first one is being rather slow in producing those, but the Entelodon should be a bit better, getting us a stockpile of spare livestock puppies. We are still importing fabric since we don't have any cotton farms or ox pastures or sources of fiber in general, and we wouldn't have any workforce to assign to the weavers anyway. The clay stockpile is coming up nicely, so while we wait for the other constructions, we can start planning the pottery here, and might as well plonk it close by next to the warehouse and general. Now this might be a bit excessive for first potter, but we can actually make a let's see, get rid of the yellows. There we go. We can make bigger. We can make it bigger than we need and just turn down the employment. We don't need that many. That's the storage and the auxiliaries to bump the effectiveness. Let's see. Would that look nice? Looks okay. We need that much more to reach 100%. Just add a doorway, let's say over there, maybe 3 wide. No, let's make it 2 wide in the corner. The warehouse has a door close by, so there is very short distance that they need to fetch the clay, and then for the warehouse workers to fetch the finished goods. But let's leave that as a still planned and suspended, since we don't have the workforce. Ah, another event. What happened? People displaced. A disaster has struck someone else for once. Oh, lucky us. Ravenia in particular was devastated by the unfortunate events, but your dimension is peaceful by comparison. People from most parts of Six are looking for a better life, and provided your capital is attractive enough, this can be an opportunity for rapid growth. We have a lot more immigration coming along the next, how long will it last? 12 days! Oh, that is a lot. And we also have new rooms that have been constructed. The warehouse. Let's add just 1 worker for now. Add some crates for wood, and maybe just 1 crate for fish and meat and vegetables each, and the rest can be well, not the rest, but let's say 4 crates assigned for, no, make it 5. 5 crates for ore, 5 crates for wood, and I hope we have enough, do have enough furniture to upgrade it, so there we go. It looks much nicer and has a lot more space. Now before I forget again, let's make some roads around. At least that much. Maybe a little there, and that's fine. And the other building, the training ground, has been completed. And we already have all our 26 recruits in training. Now, let's see. Here is the actual army screen. As default, we have been assigned our default army of 4 divisions of 50 units each. Now, this is the default that comes, but we can just disband these, edit these, and all that kind of stuff as we need. Now, some reason it always starts from the last division with the training, but let's make sure that this division will be up to specs if someone decides to come and knock at our door with ill intent. So, since we have 270 spears, we can actually pick the race that is recruited for this particular division. Now, of course, since we have Garthemis, we don't actually exactly have much choice here. They do have less morale than the other races, but they have extra damage and armor. We can assign how many soldiers we want in a particular division. I think 200 is the maximum. We can set how much training in melee or archery they should receive until they are considered fully trained. Let's start with 30% training. Now, we don't have any armor to give them, but we do have spears. So for starters, let's give them 2 sets of spears, yes. Or 2 points in spear allocation. We can go all the way up to 5, and each the more they have, the better they will fight with them. Spears give a formation bonus and some pierce damage. Now, damage is in combat. There's basically there we go. There's pierce damage and there's slash damage. Basically, leather armor is gives a tiny bit of pierced armor and a whole lot of slash armor, and metal armor is good all around, but it is heavier, so it will slow down whatever unit is wearing them. As for now, I think we will be good with just a bit of training and equipment. Now, you see the division icon has updated with the spears, and when hovered over, it shows that they currently have 0% melee training, but they will get there eventually. It just takes some time, and let's set our next division same way. It will use, or well, it will reserve, sort of reserve 100 spears again from our stockpile to be considered fully supplied, but it doesn't actually show up here on in the warehouse inventory. You can also see that it takes 40 days to fully train this division up to the 30% melee training requirement. So it will take some time, and all of these training conscripts are currently out of the workforce pool. So we'll just have to make do. And we can actually get some more immigrants, but maybe not quite 40 at once. Let's say 16 for starters. Once they manage to build the pasture, and we can see how our food production settles, we can decide whether we want more or less immigrants. We need maybe a couple more pumpers. We could currently tune down the clay diggers a bit. We don't need quite that many yet, but it's a bit of a balancing act all around. Oh dear, I think I am coming up with a small flu or something with all this occasional coughing, but it's pretty standard in the winter. Every now and then, nothing too dangerous, not the influenza or anything. No, I think I've had that once in my life, but usually it's just the common cold and a bit of sneezing, bit of coughing, maybe some small fever, but nothing that would be serious really. But it's sort of a every year annoyance around. Sometimes it's just like a bit of coughing and a bit of sneezing and stuffy nose, runny nose, but no fever at all. So it's like you're not really sick, but you're just tiny bit of sick in the sense that it's annoying, but not sick enough that that you feel like you couldn't do anything. Let's add some more row there while we wait. Oh yes, and we have the technology, so we could actually invest into soldiering technology, which means that our training grounds are more effective, or in other words, they will the soldiers training there will be ready faster. Now for just 10 innovation points we can get whopping 10% increase. Let's just double that up. And now if we go and have a look-see at the training ground, we can see that it's 120% training speed. Once we get a bit of metal bars, we can upgrade this training ground itself, which gives 50% percentage unit increase, and that's quite a nice boost. And since it's only sort of a one-time cost, it's definitely worth it, even though the maintenance costs will also need metal bars to be covered as well. Then so we don't really want to just buy some metal bars just to get that. We need some regular production to cover the maintenance as well. Now we are currently eating more than we are producing, so that is a bit of a problem for now. We could also maybe assign some points into fisheries. No, actually we can't. We need at least 30 fishery employees before we can boost production, so that is not really an option yet. One thing we could do, of course, is make another fishery. I think we could start planning that out. We'll use the fill tool again for the water bits here, since it's very convenient to just bit of here, bit of here, bit of here, instead of having to try and work with the more square tool, the rectangles to fill the water area. But we'll also need some land space to actually have the storages and the auxiliary buildings, so that's where the square tool is much more useful. Let's see if we add some there, and that should bring us all the way up to 100%. Yes. It will only use 100 wood, but that is not a problem. Wood is our wood production is all well and covered at the moment. Now, since the area is fairly small, since we hit the dimension limit, we could, in theory, we could just make sort of small steps to the island here in the middle of the lake. We can't directly cross deep water, but we can assign a sort of a little stepping stones to be dug or inserted into the deep water. And that's deep water, that's just water. Okay, we can cross the shallow water easily. So with this we should be able to either make a new fishery on the small island here with a little connecting path, or perhaps we can just expand this fishery to hop over and include this little island and area as well, depending if we have enough dimension. So let's see, would we have enough dimension that way? It seems that we would, yes. Yeah, all rooms have they have a maximum dimension both lengthwise and widthwise, and also they have some sort of a maximum area that they can cover, which is slightly smaller than a full width dimension wise, I believe, but it's more of a problem with pastures or mega farms. So with things like fisheries where you have to work along the shorelines, it's usually not a problem. The training seems to be coming along well. Actually have one soldier that is no longer considered a recruit, so if we were to become under attack, we have a single deployable soldier. Huzzah! Huzzah! The pointy sticks are at it. And training pays off. Now, of course, that single soldier is not considered to be fully trained yet, but overall the first division is at 7% melee training out of the 30% limit that we set them. Once they do hit 30%, they will stop training until they sort of retrain. Well, not retrain, but to avoid the training dropping off. Or if someone dies, we'll need a whole new recruit to replace them, of course, starting from zero training. Otherwise, the process is pretty well automated. As long as we have training grounds, the conscripts will train themselves without much need for a without much need to micromanage ourselves. Why not 100% training? We'll eventually, of course, we'll want training with 100%, so they are as well trained as possible. But the more training we assign them, the longer it takes, and we also need to consider how many divisions we want to be ready for the field in the first place. For now, at least 2 divisions would be good, because once we get into combat, having 2 different divisions to maneuver and move around is going to give us the, hopefully at least, the advantage that we need initially. There are some tactics and strategies when it comes to combat in this game as well, and it's not only just numbers crunching up against each other. Now up here we actually have a new number going up. We have 5 different potential raiders. These are robber barons or bandit leaders, and we can already see how much each of them would consider a maximum ransom, and we can also see how many soldiers and the rough power of those soldiers that they have. However, until one decides to actually come and knock on our doors, we don't know what kind of divisions they have. We only know the number of soldiers and the number of divisions, but not the actual composition or the equipment or training level of those until they come out and present their demands to us. Eventually we'll also start seeing our actual defense force sort of power go up, and with only single deployable soldier our garrison is at +1, but since we don't know where the enemy will be coming, the sort of a defense isn't going to be well enough measured against it to just say that this number is better than your number, so so we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. these slowpokes are still not done finishing with the pasture, so I think we'll just speed things up for a tiny bit. Now, as you can see, the job is called remove water, but when it goes over deep water, we'll just insert some stepping stones here, so we can actually cross the water now. And we could probably just assign. Wait, can we? No. Actually, we can't. Oh, never mind. Never mind. We'll actually need to make a whole new fishery on the island itself then. It seems that we can't just connect this over the path we made, and since rooms need to be connected, even a single tile that is not connected, and I don't think a single diagonal connection would not work. No, it has to be like orthogonal connection. We'll just need to make a new fishery on the little island themselves. But now that we have the path here, then we can actually access the island and the shorelines around it. And copying the fishery, since this has quite a bit of the deep water areas around it, it should be getting a decent deep sea bonus. Yes. Now we just need to figure out, can we have enough auxiliaries and a storage on this isle to make it worthwhile? Can we push to 100%? We can. Very good. And actually, let's turn you around a bit. Like no, wait, I don't think it's possible anyway. Oh, that should be good. I mean, it's only 2 storage spaces, but the warehouse is fairly close by, so it should be good. It should be good. All Gucci. And now again, we just need to wait and see the constructions come along. Oh, I almost forgot. Since we do have the clay now, we can start thinking about certain decorations, because there are 2 races that enjoy humidifiers, which take clay, and that is Garthimi, which are our, and the I think they were called Argonoth, the big bugs that are only available if you can actually manage to find their haven out in the world and convince them to join you. However, just a few humidifiers, a bit all around. They don't cost a lot of clay, but they do produce a fair bit of happiness for the bugs. So happy population is a productive population. At least I hope so. So let's just go around plonking these a bit here and there. Now with the other races than Garthimi, this is pretty much the same, or at least it feels pretty much the same as placing torches all around. But since Garthimi don't really like torches that much, we just use these. Haven't actually ever used this, so I'm quite curious to see what they all look like. Also, now that we have clay, we could start thinking about making some fancier roads, and believe from the first technology, the Garthimi probably like fungus roads. We need. Well, actually, we can just nab the orc domestication tech back. Now, 25% of the points will be frozen for a short while, and we can see there are 3 frozen points. So we'll just need to wait for a single point to unfreeze over time. It shouldn't take very long. And from there, where are my Garfini? There we are. You can see yes, the food preferences, meat and fish, drink preferences either. Now they prefer mountain, living inside a mountain, or maybe stone buildings, but they are not very. They don't like mud buildings or being outdoors all that much, and grand buildings or wooden buildings are only a small preference for them. As for the roads, they prefer dark plazas, which are some very fancy things. Then there's the fungus highway and the fungus road. They are all a straight upgrade over the dirt roads that we currently have. But I think that at least fungus roads and fungus highways take up clay to build. I'm not quite sure about dark plazas. But we can actually see that if we go into constructs, roads, we can see all the different possible roads. And what they need as fungus road takes 1 clay per tile. Fungus highway takes 2 clay per tile, but it has better durability than the standard fungus road. And the Gathimi, as well as the Argonosh, like it quite a bit better. I think that's the Dark Plaza, and the most liked one, but it needs whopping 2 units of cut stone per tile, so that is still ways off. Since masonries are rather slow in producing cut stone, and they need quite a bit of stone itself. So speaking of which, let's grab some of these rocks lying around, or we run out of stone from our warehouses. Other than that, it should still be fine. Now let's see, did we get the points? Yes, they have unfrozen all 3 of them already, so paved roads are a go. Now then, get some fungus roads. They already have a speed bonus as well over the 5% of the dirt roads. We can get a 10% speed bonus with the fungus roads. And since we have quite a bit of clay, I think we can just start slapping them around a bit everywhere. Starters. Let's start with this place and the clay miners themselves. I think they deserve it. A little treat for them for being such hard workers. And let's prepare these and these bits as well. Now we have a few workers, so they'll get built eventually. As well as the Entlodont pasture, I hope. At least they are actually constructing it, and it's still quite a few tiles that need construction, but we are getting there. We definitely are getting there. We need a few more pump workers, it seems. So we still have capacity here, and we even after this will have some spare capacity for workers. if we need more pressure. Now the green bit on the army line is growing, so we actually have some more recruits that have finished basic training are ready to be deployed in case of an emergency. As for now, I guess we'll just wait for all the construction to come along, speed things up a bit. Now especially the under mountain construction takes a long time in this game, because we don't actually have any dedicated miners who would just carve out the assigned caves. It's just anyone who's free and working as odd jobs or currently not working and is not on leisure time will just do it. So it's quite a long time to clear even a few tiles. But we are not that much in a rush with that, luckily. Aside from that, we just need to make sure that all the happiness and loyalty keeps up. Oh, there seems to be a good boost in the environment. Oh yes, the humidifiers that we built, wherever they are in this list. Oh, there we go. That number should be going up slowly, and as you can see by the huge jump here, they are definitely liking them. And the fungus road is ready as well. Now, since we still have quite a bit of stone, we can just add more fungus road. A bit there, and maybe we should start beautifying the central city area as well. That's a big humidifier. Do have a whole lot of aspiring immigrants, but at the moment we don't have enough food to feed them all, so we'll just kind of need to hold back on taking in too many at once. The fisheries are starting to come along, which is probably the more critical construction at the moment, since even after the underground pasture gets built, we need to wait for the tiny buggers to grow into adults before they start actually producing. So we are pretty much relying on our hunters carrying us over until the constructions are done. Other than that, there's not much to do right now. Now, it seems that the number of raiders that are interested in us has gone down since our garrison and defense force has grown enough that the raiders with only a few handful of soldiers are pretty much scared of us right now, since our military power has suddenly grown so much. So having even somewhat of an army does work as a deterrent. Now something got finished. It's the pasture. Let's actually turn down the number of herders initially and tick on the automated adjustment based on the workload. Now they'll be taking the livestock from the crates in the warehouses, and eventually these little piggies will grow to be big and bacon. Oh yes. Until then, I hope our fisheries will get built soon. Can actually get some clay diggers to join the free workforce. Well, not the free workforce, but rather tell them to go find some more productive jobs elsewhere. There's one fishery complete, and the other one hopefully soon. I think we can take a few immigrants. We're 12 workers short, and the other underway fishery will take some as well. So say 20. There we go. And we'll go with this and try to balance out the food situation. I'm sure it should be quite fine indeed. Now, do remember to hydrate. Oh, and here we go. First crime has been committed. Now, took a while longer than I expected, but we do have some guards, and we do have our stockade ready. Now let's see what happened. We can see that a crime has happened. It even tells us which kind of crime. It has been a theft. And apparently the thief got caught as well. Oh yes, there we go. There is the thief being moved to the stockade. So now the problem actually at the moment is that we don't have any sort of punishment researched. But I think Karthimi are big on slavery, so might as well go that way. And now we just need to actually build a facility. Now, where should we put you? Maybe right next to it? Or maybe this side of the road? Maybe something like, let's see, this be nice? A bit of there, a bit of there. And some stations for the clients. Oh, wait, we do have a bit of a problem. We don't have any metal bars that this would need. I completely forgot that it needs metal. Well, I guess we'll need to trade for some then. We'll make a teeny tiny room then, and instead of fabric, we'll just start importing some metal bars. It's not ideal, but we'll make do. So some more vegetables, and the maintenance afterwards won't need much. So if you only have a few constructions that use metal bars, then it should be fine with just trading them. But we do need to make sure that we don't get too much, or our janitors can't actually keep up with the maintenance, and things will start degrading, and that would be a bit bad. in the long run. Now it seems that we did not have quite enough live animals to populate the entire pasture, but even then, once those start growing, they should start producing more offspring. So nothing to do but wait again. Maybe we'll get up. Nope, don't want to touch that. Let them build it in peace. Yeah, construction seems to be coming along quite nice. The first slaver is quite small, and it might be that we don't even need that many that large a slaver in the first place, since it's, well, I don't actually know how quickly they work, but it shouldn't take all that long to break up a prisoner. I mean, not physically break up, but you know, doing whatever thing they do. I wouldn't know. And there now it just needs the stone furniture and the bits of metal. And it seems that I completely forgot to have even some metal assigned to warehouses anywhere, since yeah, there we go. One crate assigned to a metal bar, so now we actually have something to something other than 0 to take that 5% out of and import. Yeah, now we actually again have quite a bit of money compared to the few hundred, so we should get the metal in no time and get that slaver ready. Now it seems that we have a second prisoner already, and there have been 3 crimes and 2 arrests. It seems that we still have one single vandal on the loose somewhere. Now as for the punishments, we don't have any automated system in or judges yet, but we can set our desired percentages, so for how much we want people to oh, whoops, just click there, whether we want to sort of rather enslave people or see them imprisoned or executed, or we have any fighting pits or arenas. Then one option is to have bread and circuses for the populace. Also, there eventually we'll want to have judges to automate the whole justice system and assign punishments. It's also possible to build stocks, but since we already have our slaver coming along slowly, then I don't think we'll need stocks for now. One thing we do need to start worrying about is whether we have enough coverage with our justice or, well, guard posts. So we might need to place a few more. Maybe even a big one in that corner. That would be quite a bit of coverage. over just this tiny one, or maybe a medium-sized to handle that side. Yeah, let's just have a medium-sized there, since it takes 3 guards over 8 guards, and we don't have that many workforce to spare at the moment. As for food, we are actually starting to produce more than we eat, so that's one problem sorted. And how's your luck? You have... oh, not all that lucky today either. Oh well. It is fine, because we are net positive, so it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. We'll need a bit of stone, so I think we still have some spare rocks close by that we can just clear. But soon we'll want to look into getting the actual stone mine up and running. Needs wood and furniture, which is pretty fine and dandy. We have plenty of furniture stockpiled. And it seems it's leisure time, so no one's currently training. Everyone's heading to sleep soon, I guess. I guess so. The Forever project in the mountain is slowly advancing. Woodcutters are still doing plenty. We have more spears coming along. Have the was it you? Carpenter number 1. No, you make furniture. Oh yes, we're just on the other side making spears with wood and stone. So that's coming along just fine. Yeah, don't have any current don't have any more crates to put spears in, but we still have space in those, so it should be all fine and dandy. Now it seems that we have all of the 26 original recruits that fit in the training ground have finished their basic training and are might even be almost done with their melee training. Then we just need another 24 recruits in this division, and the other one can start training as well. Once we have enough army to deploy, we should be good in case any bandit decides to attack. But we still need to keep training all the time for the bigger and tougher bandits will be out there just waiting for us to get a bit more wealth and whatnot. They'll decide to come for us as well. Seems our rock removal is progressing nicely. We have a fair bit of stone here, just waiting. And since we have a bit of extra food production, we can get some more immigrants. There we go. Everything should get done faster. So over there's some wild herbs. Okay. And still no adults, but the number of animals growing there is going up pretty well. the AI adjusted the number of needed workers down even more, and since there's not that much need for them yet, now the Gauthimi aren't all that great indolent herders, since they pretty much mostly focus on the slug herding, but that's still quite a good source of meat once the little piggies grow up. Guard post is done, so the amount of happiness they get from government doing their things right is looking pretty good, going up, and that is that's the most important point at this moment. Now you can see over here as well that they don't really care. The plebs, Garthimi plebs, don't care about imprisonment or executions or exiling, but they do like enslavement, and they do like having a bit of fun at the arena. And once we get a judge going, that number should be moving as well. And it seems that they don't even care about stocks either, so it's just slavery and arena. Could actually let's have that here, and so there we go. Eventually we'll have maybe a few executions for the worst criminals, but mostly the criminals will pay for their crimes by working as slaves or getting sent to the arena. Once we get the arena, of course. That's another thing that we'll need to research, but we'll get there. I'm sure we'll get there. We need to raise this up a bit. Now from the world screen we can see that there isn't actually any inbound caravan at the moment, so oh well, would you look at that. That is the first bandit. The Arlanis the Merciless has contacted the let's actually put you away for a bit. The kingdom of Kranstena, which is the pigman kingdom right next to us. The only one that we actually can trade with at the moment, and they have presented us with an ultimatum. Here we go. Alliance the Mercenaries. The bandit currently raiding us with 6 soldiers and a total power of 22. Seems that they have 5 Garthimi with plate armor and bows, and they have a single Argonosh with no melee weapon except that its own claws, and has 1 leather armor. 1 layer of leather armor on itself, or 1 piece of leather armor, however you want to look at that, out of a maximum of 5. Now we have the option to actually pay off whatever they demand. They demand over 1,000 denarii, 200 furniture, and almost 300 spears. We have the options to pay up, which means they won't attack us this time. They might come and knock again some other year, but they wouldn't bother us for now. We also have the option to decline the offer, or we can request this, since they are coming through another civilization kingdom, we could request their assistance, and how that works is always a bit of a mystery, but since we probably can't take those enemies head on, we can just decline the offer and see how it goes. We have I was hoping to get at least few soldiers in the second division ready for deployment by the time they attack, but it seems that is not the case. So I think we are going to see how our first soldiers fare up, and after the attack, no matter which way it goes, I think we'll be calling it there for today. But let's have a bit of a clash of pointy sticks first. But of course, since we have a lot of spears, we can just bump up the number, have them have all 26 take as much weaponry as they can, since we have the spears well stocked. So that should also help with our the coming combat. And we might lose a Garthimia too, but we'll see how it goes. And we get to have a little bit of fun combat before calling it today. Now, this even if we do lose, it is not the end for this town. No. We won't get conquered. It is merely a bandit. They have no desire to sort of rule over us. They just want to get our hard crafted goods for themselves. But we say no. No, these are goods for the hive. Oh, hello? A slaver has arrived and is offering his goods. Do we want to buy slaves? I don't think so. And since our own slaver isn't ready, we have no slaves to sell either, so goodbye. Slave merchants occasionally just come and go. But we have no needs for their services this time, so we'll just sit tight and wait until the raider decides to get their butts over here. I'm really not worried about the 5 Garthimi bowmen, since that's pretty negligible military force whatsoever. However, they did have that single Argonosh, and that might be rather, even without weapons, it might be quite a tough piece of chew through. The fishery got completed, so we'll get more fish in just a bit. Now we just need to wait for them to decide, or rather the messenger to go through the other kingdom that we are not paying, and they should be coming to pay us a visit shortly after. Let's speed up a bit while waiting. There we go. Raider on their way. Since we didn't pay our neighbor, they have now allowed for free passage for Arlanis the Merciless into our lands. Master the men! But they are coming somewhere through here, but unfortunately we can't see any bandit armies on the world map. We can only see the army of Krantstena, which is, since we are actually neutral with them, they are standing by next to our capital in case we decide to be nasty against our neighbors. But that's just how it goes. Oh, hello. There we go, an invasion. Our scouts brought 6 soldiers, and now we can decide whether we want to actually march out and fight against outside the city, or then we could just wait, and they will, along with the silly raiders, will would attack the city map itself. But they are coming from the west. I think we'll just go and attack them head on. This will take whatever deployable soldiers we have and generate a standard, well, fairly standard randomized battle map to fight on. There we go. So, a lot of empty spaces, and they are our enemies. There's the 5 Garthemia Omen, and there's that single nightmare creature, the single Argonosh, which is quite a formidable soldier just itself. Now here we have our throne for this fight. If the enemy manages to get someone to stand on it, this number up here will start ticking down, and if it gets down to 0, we lose. Other than that, it's whoever breaks first, or dies, or loses all morale first. As for our soldiers, I think we can start deployment here. We can wait for the enemy to march against us. It will use up their stamina a bit. So here is our division with 26 soldiers, well armed with spears. You can see the formation is intact, and they have the numbers advantage, so they do be liking that. The morale is up with that, and they're fully supplied, so no problems with that. As for the enemy, they will... Let's actually speed things up a bit. There we go. They have started marching against us, and we'll just kinda sit tight and wait for them to get close. Now then, the single Argonosh is getting quite close. And actually it's charging right away, right past us. Hello? Hello? Where are you going? Excuse me. Oh, well, goodbye. Goodbye! Have a good run. In that case, we'll just attack their archers head on. Tell them to attack and tell our boys to charge. Would you look at that? We managed to kill one enemy right on the charge. We are getting back into formation. Oh yes, formation is intact again. The enemy is somewhere in there, and the Argonosh is charging past us again. Hello? What is going on today? Hello? What are you doing? This is so strange. Never had the enemy AR bug out that hard, but it seems that while the Argonosh is just sort of going around, our force of 26 managed to attack and completely annihilate the morale of the enemy. Now here comes the Argonosh slamming into our ranks. We are holding our formation, and now it's all about one super soldier against a bunch of 26 regulars. What will happen? I have no idea how this will turn out. but we'll see. And it seems the bugger decided to go for the throne. But here we go. We have won the day. And I'm not sure whether they actually managed to kill the Argonauts or whether the morale just gave away and the Argonauts decided to retreat. But it seems the enemy is completely beaten. We get very little spoils, and we can decide whether to take the 3 Garthemes as war prisoners or quote-unquote release them. But we have plenty capacity in the stockade, and the slaver is still underway, but I'm sure we'll get the medal soon. Anyway, that was a very, very fine victory for our little army of 26, and they even gained some experience from the actual combat. And we defeated the raider, so the once mighty Arlanis the Merciless lies dead at your feet, O mighty one! This will surely send a powerful message throughout all of 6. In addition, its personal treasure has been found and looted. A total of 133,000 and some denarii was looted and has been transported to our treasury. So yes, our treasury suddenly bumped up quite a bit, and as for the raider itself, he is no more. Now, as it seems, we have 3 raiders that are currently scared of us, and several that consider us to be not worth getting around, but we might be poked by this Tubelzelza at some point, or probably won't take too long until the more notorious ones will make notice. But we did get some reputation from defeating the raider, and that does give us a bit extra raid security, which plays into when they decide to, or the rather the chance of raiders deciding to come and make demands to us. So I don't think we had even had a single casualty, so that was actually a very, very good start for the Pointy sticks. Now we can actually tune down that spear assignment a bit, and yeah, I think that was a very, very clean victory for us. The AI was a bit bonkers, charging all around, but that's how it is sometimes. Anyway, we have come quite a long way again since is when we started, and like I said, we are probably going to be, well, not probably, but we are going to be calling it here for the day. So that was not only the first recruits, but also first action of the Pointy sticks that we have been making, and it seems the carpenters did know how to use them, how to use the stone and wood. Thank you everyone for joining. Sorry again for sounding a bit sick, but I'm sure it'll go away soon. I hope you had fun, and next time we'll figure out something more fun. Anyway, that's it for today, so take care, and thank you. Bye bye!